Hello everyone, I'm Subhojit Panda from Odishatv.in presenting you today's news from Odisha. First headlines. Former Odisha DGP Sanjeev Marik's entry into JMM fuels talk of role in politics. Annual function of the Students' Union of Revenshah University put on hold for an indefinite period after authorities deny permission. Odisha okays grant and aid for non-government Sanskrit college teachers and employees. Odisha to have 5 stations in all the blocks of the state with the setting up of 45 new fire stations this year. And unrelenting heat wave conditions to cripple Odisha as the mercury shoots up to 40 degrees Celsius and above at 17 places. Now the details. It has been barely 24 hours since former Odisha DGP Sanjeev Marik joined the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha or JMM, but his plunge into politics is already creating ripples in the political landscape of Odisha. The chatter is already on about his prospective role in strengthening JMM's presence in Odisha and most importantly his stance against his former employer, that is the BJD government. Marik joined JMM in Ranchi on Monday in the presence of former Jharkhand Chief Minister and JMM Chief Sibu Soren, his son Hemant Soren and other leaders. Marik is expected to contest from the Godda Assembly by-poll in the state slated for June and is already mobilizing public support. Marik on Tuesday was seen visiting various places in the constituency. But his Odisha connection and what effect he can have is what political observers here are talking about. He has spent years in Odisha police being the SP of many districts and also the DGP. Moreover, he is well versed with the political landscape of the state and is aware of its terrains. So, it is only logical to expect him to play a role in strengthening the JMM's presence in Odisha. Moreover, given his rocky relationship with the ruling BJD, which saw him being shunted out to a less ceremonious office from the post of DGP just months ahead of his retirement, it remains to be seen how far he will be able to raise his voice against the single largest party in Odisha. In view of the upcoming Panchayat elections and general elections, he'll work in 2 districts, Keonjhar and Balesore, to strengthen the party's presence, said Mahesh Hembram, the state president of JMM. JMM has its organization in the 9 assembly constituencies of Mayurbhanj district. Similarly, in Sundargarh district it has some sporadic presence. Though BJD is strongly discarding Marik, the politician, observers believe that Marik could be a challenger to the BJD in Mayurbhanj. His administrative experience and his connection with Odisha can surely be exploited in politics. JMM will surely use his experience in Mayurbhanj to challenge BJD, said senior journalist Naveen Das. The state cabinet on Monday empowered the state government in matters of granting liquor license. The cabinet, which took the decision at a meeting presided over by Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik at the state secretariat here, also cleared 7 other proposals. Briefing media persons after the meeting, Chief Secretary Aditya Prasad Padhi said, the state cabinet approved a proposal of the Excise Department to amend the Odisha Excise Act 2008. As per the amendment of Section 45 of the Act, the state government will have the power to grant license, pass and permit to regulate intoxicants in place of the Excise Commissioner from now on. There is good news for teachers and employees of non-government Sanskrit colleges in Odisha. The cabinet on Tuesday approved a proposal to implement grant and aid system for them. A total of 243 lecturers and 60 employees will be benefited. The grant and aid order for teachers of non-government Sanskrit colleges has been amended to bring them on par with 662 category block grant teachers. After this amendment, they will get basic pay plus grade pay and 1 increment, said Aditya Prasad Padhi briefing reporters after the cabinet meeting at the state secretariat in Bhubaneswar on Tuesday.
Basically, our Odisha non-government Sanskrit teachers, Sanskrit colleges, semanଙ୍କର grant in aid order रे amendment करागला to bring them on par with जो 662 category रो जो teachers थिले से category रो teachers को par आनिवा पे इटा करा जायछि. After this amendment सेमानकु तांगर basic pay plus grade pay plus 1 increment मिलिवो. 3 years टा वर्तमान 5 years करागला on the recommendation of the High Court. The objective is to have more experienced people as district judges.
In an attempt to develop Bhubaneswar as a world-class smart city, a delegation from German Corporation for International Cooperation or GIZ on Tuesday visited the state capital and met Mayor Anantanarayan Jena. According to the sources, the members of GIZ discussed the existing public transport system in the city and plans to improve it. Besides, the delegation, along with Frank Samuel, Director Indo-German Environment Partnership Program GIZ, and Marcus Delfs, Senior Advisor Transport, visited several places of the capital city to witness the ground situation of public transport system there. Notably, GIZ has been engaged by the Ministry of Urban Development to provide technical assistance and consultation to smart cities for implementation of projects. GIZ has been working jointly with partner cities in India on sustainable economy, environment and social development sectors. Currently in India, GIZ is targeting the field of energy and environment. Shikha Samantrai, wife of Barabati Cuttack BJD MLA Debashish Samantrai's brother, on Tuesday once again met the State Commissioner for Women SCW in connection with the mental harassment complaint she had lodged against the legislator. After a discussion with the Commissioner of SCW, Shikha said, "I have faith on the Commission and I am sure I'll get the justice." When asked if the legislator is putting any political pressure on the issue, she said, "I'll answer the question at the right time." Notably, Shikha Samantrai had filed a mental harassment case against the legislator at the State Commission for Women or SCW on 5th April. She had also alleged that the MLA was not giving the money needed for the treatment of her husband.
आपन कोन लागु छै महिला कमिशन आपन को न्याय देबे
आशा अछि हबो मते निश्चय भाबु छै हबो
ना आपन लागु छै देवाशीष बाबू कोन तंगर पॉलिटिकल पावर टा यूज करूछंती कोठी ना कोठी
देखा जाओ समय असले म कहबी.
The annual function of the Students' Union of Ravenshaw University has been put on hold for an indefinite period after the authorities of the university denied permission to hold the function on the lawns of the university, said Students' Union President Ramya Ranjan Behra. Talking to newsmen, Behra said, "We have postponed the function, which was scheduled to be held today on the lawns of the campus, after the authorities of the university did not allow us to hold the program on the lawns. The next date for the annual function will be finalized after a meeting of the Students' Union," Behra added. Earlier in the day, tension prevailed on the premises of Ravenshaw University over the selection of venue for the annual function of the University Students' Union, which was scheduled to be held at the lawn of the university this evening. While the Vice-Chancellor of the University, Prakash Chandra Sadangi, had asked the students not to organize the annual function on the lawns, the members of the union had stuck to their decision and had even constructed a pandal for the annual celebration. The VC had made it clear that neither he nor any staff would attend the function.
सित कार्यक्रम करने आम अनुमति देनु से अनुमति बागी ना कि आम अनुमति भी देनु तेणु जदि से फंक्शन करती ताहले आमे कहीं से जीवनी ऑफिशियल्स कहीं जीवेनी ऑलरेडी शोकज नोटिस दिहला यूनिवर्सिटी नियम अनुसार जहाँ डिसिप्लिन एक्शन नवा कथा अनऑथराइज्डली कंस्ट्रक्शन करवा सेटा लागू हम
कि आम फंक्शन पोस्टपोन कहीं आम अथॉरिटी को रेस्पेक्ट देकी बंद करूँ किंतु अथॉरिटी कुछ क्वेश्चंस कहूँ अथॉरिटी कहले कि मुझे माने फंक्शन परमिशन पे एप्लिकेशन देती जो पूर्व दिन दिया हुए आगुरी कथा है कि भर्बली पचार लॉन पे से कहते हाँ ठीक अच्छे लॉन तुम कर से 12:05 स्पीड पोस्ट कर 12:05 देखो 12:05 स्पीड पोस्ट कर रिप्लाई मांगी गोटाए सुधा जेहेतु आम रेस्पेक्ट दो अथॉरिटी को से पोस्टपोन करदेलु.
The Cuttack Road Transport Officer RTO Dipti Ranjan Patra on Tuesday filed an FIR at Lalbagh Police Station here against Tapan Mahanti, the owner of the bus, which met with an accident in Deoghar district on Sunday evening, killing 27 members of the Bharati Gananatya Theatre Group for running the vehicle without fitness certificate and permit. During verification, it was found out that Mahanti had sold out the bus to Altaf Hussain of Barkat district on 23rd March 2013, sources said. However, it is not yet clear whether the sale of the vehicle carrying registration number OR05AB 9535 had been done legally, the sources said. The RTO has informed that no documents or records of the sale of the vehicle are available with the Transport Department. Notably, 27 members of Bharati Gananatya were killed and 11 injured when the bus in which they were travelling met with an accident and fell into a 300-feet gorge of the Gailo Ghat in Deoghar district on Sunday evening.
ओनर टी जानी शुणी ता गाड़ी रो कागज पत्र न थिबा सत्वे ता ड्राइवर को ऑथराइज करथिला लोक मान को नबाणिया काम रे नियोजित करथिला तेणु से जे एई जो जानी शुणी करबा जोगु ता विरुद्ध रे क्रिमिनल एक्शन पई हमें लालबाग थाना रे आज एफआईआर लॉन्च करिचु.
After local meteorological department warned that severe heat wave conditions would continue across the state for the next few days, the Odisha government on Tuesday extended school holidays till 26th April. A notification in this regard was issued by School and Mass Education Department today. Earlier, in view of the unprecedented heat wave, the department had ordered closure of all schools till 28th April. The rising heat had led to increasing number of deaths due to sunstroke. Special Relief Commissioner P.K. Mahapatra said he has received 45 reports of deaths allegedly due to sunstroke till date. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik on Tuesday said the Odisha government had decided to set up 45 more fire stations in the state this year. There must be adequate protection and safety measures in the large number of high-rise apartments coming up in Bhubaneswar, Cuttack, Berhampur, Sambalpur and other cities to prevent fire through regular inspection and effective coordination between development authorities and the Fire Service Department, the Chief Minister said. He further said this organization, which has been named Fire and Emergency Services, is also the first responder in other calamity situations as well. And this was evident in Deoghar district 2 days back when a bus plunged 300 feet down a ghat. Fire service personnel were among the first to reach the spot and commence rescue operations, he noted. On the occasion, the Chief Minister dedicated 3 fire training institutes, namely the Odisha Fire and Disaster Response Academy in Bhubaneswar, the Fire Training Institute at Naraj in Cuttack and Watermanship Institute at Ramchandi in Puri, and said the state government will provide necessary staff for proper functioning of these institutes to provide high-quality training.
This year, we are adding 45 more fire stations to the existing 290, making a total of 335 fire stations in the state. I am sure this organization will provide prompt and effective service in all types of emergency situations.
Raising serious concerns over the cyber security in the state, the official website of Odisha Staff Selection Commission OSSC, that is ossc.gov.in, was hacked on Wednesday morning. According to the reports, the official site of the commission was hacked by Philippine Cyber Syndicate. A logo of an unknown organization with the tagline, Anonymous via Legion, is being displayed on the website. Besides, "Good day, Mr. Administrator, we hacked your website security to deliver a message. We are Philippine Cyber Syndicate. We fight for freedom and equality. We hate government corruption. We stand as one to protect the cyber world against abusive people using our skills in hacking. Consider this as a warning," is also written on the homepage of the hacked website. The unrelenting heat wave continued to cripple Odisha as the mercury went up to 40 degrees Celsius and above at 17 places on Tuesday. According to a release issued by the Met Department, Sundargarh emerged as the hottest city in the state today after mercury soared up to 46 degrees Celsius, followed by Hirakud at 44.6 degrees Celsius. Jharsuguda, Titlagarh and Bhawanipatna recorded temperature of 44.5 degrees Celsius, the reports added. The other cities that recorded temperature above 40 degrees Celsius were Balasore, 41.6 degrees Celsius, Chandbali, 41.8 degrees Celsius, Angul, 44.1 degrees Celsius and Baripada, among others. While the mercury stayed at 39.9 degrees Celsius in Bhubaneswar, Cuttack registered a temperature of 39.2 degrees Celsius, the reports stated.
अधिक वर्षा पाई उदल जोटा कि मयूरभंज 70 मिलीमीटर रेकर्ड कराई अन्य जगह भी वर्षा रही किंतु आज से रेनफॉल संभावना जना पड़नी किंतु टेम्परेचर ग्रेजुअली राइज कर इंडिकेशन रोचे जदिव उपकूल जिले में थोड़ा बहुत व्यतिक्रम रही पारे कारण उपकूल जिले में 23 तारीख पर्यंत टेम्परेचर बढ़िबार भी संभावना रोचे.
Before wrapping up the news headlines once again. Former Odisha DGP Sanjeev Marik's entry into JMM fuels talk of role in politics. Annual function of the Students' Union of Ravenshaw University put on hold for an indefinite period after authorities deny permission. Odisha okays grant in aid for non-government Sanskrit college teachers and employees. Odisha to have 5 stations in all the blocks of the state, with the setting up of 45 new fire stations this year. And unrelenting heat wave conditions to cripple Odisha as the mercury shoots up to 40 degrees Celsius and above at 17 places. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.